What do you do if your partner is amazing? Like, he's amazing emotionally, physically. Earlier this year, I had to have 2 brain surgeries. He stayed with me in the hospitals. He even washed my butt some of the times.
Damn.
Wait a minute. We not finna just smooth over that. She said 2 brain surgeries. Like, but she did say he was amazing. So this is let's see where this is going.
But he wasn't working for a couple of months, and I'm 24 now. So I basically feel like I'm just real grown, and I just want to know, like, how long.
Tell me more about this 24 grown. That's not me talking, that's the crowd. So what's your question?
Basically, like, we haven't been out on any dates or anything recently, and I just want to know, like, how long do I wait before I feel appreciated?
What? How her appreciation? Let's continue. Let's continue. Cause her appreciation?
This saying. And you don't feel appreciated. Can't win.
This is at the point that we have to acknowledge people's capacities. Because while you were in your season of being taken care of, he was the one doing the nursing back to health, right? And he could probably still be trying to regain his capacity for himself after spending his year taking care of you. And as you've gotten able to be better and, I feel better now, I want to go on dates, he's trying to process what he just went through. So instead of you saying, how do I get to the space of me feeling appreciated, what have you done to show appreciation to your man for just nursing you back to health?
Clap that up. That is a clap-worthy response, like, situation, because we don't really see or hear this. In fact, most men feel like I can't win. In fact, I will tell you guys, if I ever get in that situation with a woman where I feel like I can't win, there's nothing that I can do. I'm at an age now where I understand that it's probably better to just walk away, right? But let's continue.
You said that you're 24 and you're grown, right? I think this is exactly where you showing your age at. I want to offer that you learn the signs of a good man. Because if you don't, you will become an of-age mature woman that looks back at him and his wife and his family, and you say, I really done.
I was a selfish in my marriage. I've been divorced now almost 4 years, but I was married to my ex-husband 16 years and with him 18 years. And again, I was a selfish. Nothing was ever good enough. I took him for granted. He's super happy with his girlfriend, and honestly, I could not be happier for him because he deserved to be loved.
Before I got into podcasting, I was a registered nurse. And I'm going to tell you, the idea of love that we have in our youth is not real love. That love where that person is incapacitated, can't wipe themselves, but that partner is there every single day hitting that call light, making sure I bring that meal, watching me wipe and say, you know what, you're not doing it right. Let me step in and do it. That idea of love you got exposed to at 24. You live long enough, you will outlive your money and your house and those cars. And sometimes your children, they get their own lives. They move to different places and ain't nobody there to take care of you but that woman you treated right. Or that man you treated right. And I want you to just think about that right now before you make any kind of decisions, because you got a man that showed you very own that he's willing to do that.
Thank God they stayed on her neck. Can you believe what this woman was actually saying? She was still looking to be appreciated when this man showed her unconditional love. This is what men think that we're signing, this is what men think that we're signing up for when we get married. We think that the woman is going to love us for who we are. We think she's going to love us unconditionally. And then we find out
I don't think just being a good man is enough.
That there was a whole bunch of conditions. I can understand where she's coming from as far as she wants to go out, right? She wants to go out on a date, but she has to understand it may not be time for that right now. It may be time for her to sit her ass down. Now, I'm gonna say this. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant got on her head, and that was great. I loved it. But I would have loved for Cheyenne Bryant to take that even further by putting herself in that situation.
No, but we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single.
Dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
We got her.
We dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Meaning, girl, how you gonna end up like me, old and trying to find a man, right? Essentially, that's what she said, but she didn't insert herself into that, which would have given that woman a greater sense of appreciation or respect or admiration or a reason to honor this man that just took care of her. In other words, what I'm saying is put that man first. Forget whatever it is that you want to do. In fact, get off social media. Stop looking at what other women are looking at. They're not that happy. They may seem happy. They may be in the pictures looking like they living it up, but they're not. Especially the single ones, especially the older single ones who actually want a family, a companion, right? A man that they actually want to be married to. This is what is needed to be said. But again, I am happy that the entire panel got on her neck, because this situation is discouraging for men, for the majority of men, because men like myself are looking at it and saying, damn, you can't win. It doesn't matter what you do. Only thing that matters is right now. And that gets tiring. I know women don't really understand that part, but it's like, damn, wait a minute. I did this, I did that. As a matter of fact, I was just reading a book, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. And in there, he talked about a scoring system, like how women score things versus how men score things. And when with us, and I agree with this part, when we do big things, we think that one big thing that we did is worth 50 points. Whereas the woman, as this was described in the book, is only looking at it as if that was one thing. That only accounts for 1 point. Meaning, this man wiping her ass, making sure she's cared for, right? Because she went through 2 brain surgeries. This woman survived 2 brain surgeries, and she's worried about being taken out on a date. Priorities are not in place. In fact, she may want to change her circle. Something in her life needs to change, because I don't think she realized that a brain surgery is a real thing, and she had 2 of them. I'm emphasizing that because 2 brain surgeries, like having anything done to your brain, like that's completely different from surgery anywhere else on your body. Be good to a good man. This is a lesson that a lot of women need to learn, because they're treating the wrong guys horribly. And then they have to come back and remember, dang, I made that mistake. I regret that decision. But you got to ask yourself, or she has to ask herself, right? What life does she actually want to live? Was she actually looking for someone, or was she actually looking to use someone? In her case, I don't really know. Again, she said the guy was a phenomenal guy. He was there for, and we all felt the same thing. Like, come on, he wiped your ass. He nursed you back to health. This reminds me of my barber. Again, men, we think, okay, if I get married to this woman, that means she loves me no matter what. She loves me unconditionally. Most women, I don't want to say most women on the panel, because I don't really know all of those women that are on the panel, but most women don't get to experience unconditional love. In fact, most people don't get to experience unconditional love, meaning that person is there for you no matter what happens to you. Having somebody in your corner to help you continue to fight for your life, that's way bigger than you will ever know. But I got a question for you. What do you think? comment your thoughts under this video. I want to thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity. Also, leave your comments under the video. I will definitely love to see what you guys think on this one. Peace.